Hey everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood therapist, Alfonso. Hold tight because I have some information that I'm sure is going to help your relationship and maybe even save it. Be right back. Hey everybody, I want to ask you a question. What do you think is the main element of a relationship? It's actually built right there in that last part. It's not the part about relate, because believe it or not, we will not always relate to everybody in the ship. The part of the ship that I'm talking about today is friendship. Some years ago, my wife and I, or then my just person I'd met, we met online. We started going out and we started dating. And I was asking her if she felt relationship chemistry between us. And at some point, we had kind of been going, not back and forth in a bad way, but just going out on dates and, just kind of talking, seeing, feeling each other out. And she said, I don't see a relationship. I see a friendship. Now, that's not what I wanted to hear at that time, but we still had the ship part. We didn't have the relate, but we did have the friendship. What I did was purposely decide to, sometimes we call it love bomb. I just wanted to show her what it would be like to be in a relationship with me, that I'm that kind of guy who's going to treat her the way I think a man is supposed to treat a lady. I'm going to respect her. I'm going to validate her. I'm going to hold her up as the jewel in my crown. And after we had dated sometime after that, well, some time had gone by, and I said, Bree, I think it's time now for you to really make a decision about whether or not you want to not just be in a friendship with me, but in a relationship. She took some time to think about it, and she said, when I got your message about whether or not we need to just move on, because I never dated more than one woman at a time, she said, I felt like I was losing my friend. The point of this story is that what we built in the beginning was not a relationship. We built a friendship. Throughout the course of a day, I can't tell you how many couples I deal with, how many individuals I deal with who are in varying stages of divorce, whether it's talking about divorce, whether it's actually going through the divorce, contemplating the divorce. Even today, much of what I did today was about trying to help couples to get back into that place where they see each other as friends. I ask all of my couples, I'm doing premarital counseling, when I'm doing relationship counseling, I ask them, do you see each other as friends? And do you know, I treat couples who've been together for 25, 30 years. Do you know that some of them say, I never thought about that question? I honestly don't think we ever built a friendship. We communicated, we had sex, we went out together, we did all those things, but we never really worked on the friendship. Friendship is a property in a relationship that cannot be accelerated. It takes time to build a friendship. And let me tell you why I am talking about this today. It is because I want you to think about it. We are so proud to talk about friends that we've had since elementary school, since high school, since college, and we work hard to maintain those friendships. But oftentimes at the first sign of trouble in a relationship, we look to abandon it. Why do we hold on to those friendships with everything that we have, but we treat our partners as if we can take them or leave them? It is because over the course of the time that we've spent together, we've never cultivated a friendship. Well, then, from your neighborhood therapist, is it too late at this point to actually bring a friendship about in a relationship? No, it's not. Here's the thing. If you don't have anything else that you take away from this, I want you to take this away. Relationships come about as a result of looking for what I can get from that person that benefits me. Friendships is about what can I do to benefit that person. Do you know why so many relationships go the way that they go? They end up in divorce. They end up with each other going at it like the Hatfields and the McCoys. It is because in a relationship, we get angry with that person because you are no longer benefiting me the way I think you should. But here's the thing. A friend can call you anytime, day and night, and say, bro, sis, I need you. And no matter what we're doing, we'll say, okay, I got something going on. I'm going to hit you right back up. But in a relationship, if we ask each other for something, we act as if you're asking us to give you the moon and the stars. It's taking you out of your way to do something in a relationship, but you would do it just like that for a friend. How do we merge these two? How do we fuse these two? It is about within that relationship building a strong friendship. And it's never too late to build, to cultivate, to renew that friendship. Relationships come and go. When you go out with your friends, you go out with families, or even with strangers, and you say, hey, this is so-and-so. And you know what that person's going to think? What is their relationship to you? Relatives, in the sense of relating to each other, can come and go just like that. But when you have a friend, you say, oh, that's my dog. That's my guy. That's my girl, man. We've been together since forever. We are proud to talk about how long lasting the friendship is. Yet when we show up as couples, when there's been a disagreement, we can go in an environment and we bring the negative energy because of what's going on in the relationship. And we'll treat each other as if we are no longer relating to them. But if it were a friend, we'd make sure we go out of our way to show that this relationship or this union is special. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you did something for each other that was not about getting something in return? When was the last time you did something for each other that was to build the friendship and it brought a smile to your face? When I'm out, I think about the things that my wife enjoys, the candies that she likes, the certain different types of drinks that she likes. And when I do something for her, I'm not looking to get anything from it. It brings a smile to my face, seeing a smile come to her face because of what I did for my friend. We can go out to a 7-star restaurant and eat a meal that I've never had before. My wife will find a way to get the ingredients in that meal. Then she'll go to every store on the East Coast to get those ingredients, and she'll spend hours in the kitchen to replicate that meal. And she'll bring it to me, especially at the end of a busy day. She'll bring it to me and she'll say, hey, babe, taste this. And she stands there and she waits for me to taste the food that she spent so much time preparing. And I say, baby, as always, you hit a home run. It is fantastic. And she smiles. She gives me the smile that you give a friend, not that you give a husband or a wife if you're not relating to them, but she brings the energy like I did something special for my friend who happens to also be my husband. Let me tell you something. If you have not spent time cultivating the friendship within the relationship, when the waters get choppy, when things get rough, you'll look for the exit before you'll think about how do we shore this up. I ask couples on a regular basis, as I said earlier, do you consider him or her your best friend? And do you know it saddens me to report the fact that so many people, more than half of the people that I asked that question to, say, no, I've never really looked at it that way. I don't think we ever built a friendship. If you want to save your relationship, stop looking to do things for each other based upon what you think you're going to get in return. Instead of doing something for your husband or your wife, do something for your friend. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. If this content means anything to you, leave your friendly neighborhood therapist a comment and let me know. Do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe because I'd love to bring you more content like this. And you guys know what I love to tell you. I am absolutely, positively, madly in love with you. And as George Wallace would say, really anything that you can do about it. Hey, love you, and I'm going to catch you at the next video. Be blessed. Hey, you want more information on what a man is looking for in a woman in a relationship? Check out this video right here. And if you also want some information, fellas, about what a lady is really looking for in that relationship, check out this video right here. Be blessed.